think that's an easier setup than other times. I don't know why that's whiting out completely. Okay, that's never done that for an extended period of time before. Got all of these things set up, and I don't know. I guess I could send this. There we go. There we go with that stuff. There we go with that stuff. Okay, all sent and nice, and not really multitasking. My God. What part of the screen do I want that on? Oh my gosh. But hello, Pepe? Is that the... And then what's the... I always get caught up on pronouncing things. Last part of a username, Ponzi? Well, hello to you. How are you doing today? I'm scooting in my chair, and going in this game. But this is a small stream, and so anything on your mind can be the topic of it. But hello Lumity, and we've survived to the very middle of the week. I'm doing hungry. That's one way to be doing, right? I don't know, I want to find ways of like of slightly multitasking, ever so slightly, but I'm like not sure how much of this I want it to take up in the screen. I've gotten like a little obsessed with drawing characters and a little pose like they're a bug. I'm a little obsessed with that. Okay, gave you something to do, thanks. That's some cool text. I've never seen that before. But group draw is an option. I'm mostly gonna be in the game, but they have like journals. Also, hi. Forgot to say hello to you, Froggy3. I hope you're doing okay today. Yeah, but I'm mostly in the game today. What can I have up on more than one screen? Okay, yeah, just being a gamer. That's the word gamer and playing games feels different than, okay, the word gamer feels different than playing a game, right? That's oh my goodness. Well, hello Lucenacetaphore. That's and we've got a big hello to everyone. Yeah, I'm up in this game, just talking to the people in the life of May Borowski. I have things from the other group draw on the mind as well. Hey, Shalove, how are you today? That's I feel like I haven't seen Pepe Ponzi around before. This is a cool name and some cool text. How do you make that text? That's really neat. Well, hello, Ginny M. Bowser Jr. I'm just exploring in Night in the Woods today. It is kind of neat. It's really neat to me how all of these places in the game stay open and available to access, even if there's nothing new to see in there. Hey, Leviathan 095, that reminds me, we can see a daily meme and people's art in the Discord as well. Oh my gosh, there's stuff going on. Is this a gameplay? Yes, indeed. I mean, it's usually interrupted by talking to the chat and stuff. I mean, there is in the description, if anyone feels like drawing on the bottom of the screen, that's gonna be visible as I play the game. But yeah, let's look at a daily meme, and the daily meme says, "And God said, let's make kittens soft and warm, like fuzzy hugs, and put tiny razor blades on their feet." Yeah, that's something that You have to like, you have to tell your cat that it's hurting you, right? I've never had a cat before, but I've heard that they'll just, boom, they'll just stick right into you with their little claws, with their little razor blades. This meme has been claimed by the Denver Police Department. Now freeze. I'm not in Denver, so they can't get me, right? How that works? That's how that works, definitely. My lord. We've got a very large high. We've got the largest high that we can possibly get. Yeah, this is a it's a smaller canvas than yesterday. Should I zoom out more? I guess I can zoom out more. Zoom out the most amount that you possibly can. And then how much of that is visible when I'm playing in the game? Well, that's a fun way to be. That's a neat idea. Okay, not gonna join in with the drawing or Chaz much today because you're also drawing in real life. Of course, gotta practice with the actual tools of pencil and perhaps paint. Start working on a new OC today. You'll be seeing it in a couple of days. Well, that's exciting. I like the phone one. Why can't I remember names ever? Any day of my life. I was given 4 names to grow up with. 4 names, so 2 first names, 2 middle names, 2 last names also. I have almost the maximum amount of names I can remember having. It took me so long to know how to spell all that. Oh. I came in here looking for the mama of May Borowski. She's not in here. Oh, does it let me hang out? Okay, sometimes in this game if you hang out for a moment, well, sometimes in this game if you hang out then it's just a couch. I don't know, let's give it a 10 count. 1, oh no, it's more exciting if you count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's just a couch. It's 100% just a couch. Oh, almost. Did I miss River saying hi and bye in the chat? It's always hi and bye. You can say other things. You can say other things other than hi and bye if you so desire. But it's sleep going on. Not a telephone with the new OC? Well, that's also very exciting. Will a trident be involved? Hey, egg pie. Since I usually do, I don't know, a group draw on Wednesdays, but also I just really felt like going into Night in the Woods. I'm like, okay, customize the bottom of the screen, I guess. Okay, wait, can I scoot that over? Maybe I can scoot that over. Well, I mean, you gotta test out. And you gotta see. Okay, it's as scooted as it gets. Wait. Okay, wait. I know how computers work due to being a computer master. I let computers baffle me constantly. Whoa. Okay, well, huh. Okay, I don't know if that's better, but that's definitely interesting. Finding out all these ways to do things. Well, that's just the same amount of information on a different kind of scale. Customizable stream, I suppose. But you remembered cows. Froggy3, I certainly wrote it down. I remind you to draw a cow playing. Oh. That's specific. That's motivated. That's clicking out of things randomly. That's knowing what you want in life. Oh, wait, there's a Tangled remake with a South Asian Rapunzel. Whoa. Okay, wait. Remake, I'm assuming remake as in live action. I haven't been very excited for a lot of the live action remakes, but could they actually do something fun with Rapunzel? Wow. we got someone's whole face in there. Is this and you're using the font app to text? Okay, that's very interesting. I don't know about that, but you can type in the live stream through an app. Okay, ethnically Sri Lankan, even if she doesn't identify as such. And if you got a Sri Lankan princess, you think your life would never be the same? Okay, exciting. Most people haven't even heard of Sri Lanka, where you're from. What? That's... Well, I mean, this is several informations at once. Okay, if I look that up, is that going to give me news? Rapunzel remake? Okay, let's just... Rapunzel live action? Because I know that they made Tangled, the series, is... Some people think that it's Will Smith's wife cast, that it's live action Rapunzel cast. Okay, I'm so curious about what's going on in there, but I'm in the gamer. I'm in the gamer zone. It's just been raised as a possibility because she said it's her dream role, and then they announced the remake. Ooh. Okay, I mean, it would be sadder if someone says this is my dream role and then they announce the remake and then they don't get it. That would be the saddest possible thing I can think of. Did we get but what? Okay. You do gotta behave in the group draw. You gotta leave room for other people, even if you're kissing the homies goodnight. Who's up in here that I haven't seen before? Just extreme room 7. You gotta leave room for other people. It's like so important, right? It's so important to kiss the homies goodnight, but dude, what in the world? You just gotta leave room for other people, right? Gotta cooperate up in the world. Okay, so let's go in, and let's I don't know, I feel like it's wise now to put Discord in a different tab as we go through all that stuff. Okay. Night in the Woods soundtrack is absolutely slapping. Indeed. It's so peaceful to listen to, and then you've got the snow slowly drifting down. Okay, it's just been it's some disorienting. It can really be a jump scare, sometimes, to kiss the homies goodnight. That's even though it's essential for your mental health, as we listen to the soothing Night in the Woods soundtrack. Gotta be polite. And you got Leviathan out here with school started today. It's another year of stress and pressures. Honestly, I wish from a really early age school would just have more of a focus on what you want to do with your life, and then you could look into getting mentored for whatever career you think you're gonna have, because I don't know, it seems like not enough focus on that for how important it is. But hey sobbing individual, yeah, we've got this group draw, but I'm just in the game today, just doing this game today, so it's just basically decorating the bottom of the stream, I guess. But hello to you, and how are you doing? And can we be friends from Pepe up in here? I mean, it's a very interesting text to declare the friendship in. It's important to try different things, but there shouldn't be grades for it, right? And I just read this whole post about how math actually could be fun, but the way they're teaching it and focusing on rote memorization and just trying to drill it into your head, it's as if somebody designed on purpose the most joyless way to teach a subject. And I'm like, wait, if I had learned it differently, could I actually like math? Could I actually understand it? I mean, it's got to do with finding patterns, right? Just finding patterns. Oh my gosh. You gotta... What's going on in here? Gotta leave room for other people. Yeah. you gotta be respectful of other people's drawings. So that's all you can do in there. But that's kind of nice. I guess this has a better system of moderating things up in this versus Gartic Phone, because I've joined through Discord. I can manage that. That's nice. Your phone froze for a second, but yeah, it's good to be friends as long as you are friendly. I will also try to be friendly. How that is. Wow. That's some seriously magnificent mungus among us. And got some jokes about dates as well. A Newgrounds character transported into the art style of indie game Friday Night Funkin'. Whoa, there's so much media that I don't know about, right? That's honestly making me wonder, what Newgrounds classics have I missed out on? Oh my gosh. So in this game, we just talked to this pastor. Well, hey there, May. What are you doing? Oh, just cleaning up. How'd the council vote go? We lost. I lost. It was just me pushing for it, really. We've got all this empty space. Could use it for so many things, but you tried. All we can do. And God will show up when the time is right. And when the town council isn't being such asses. Bruce was my friend. Mine too. Bruce was my friend too. You need some help cleaning this place up? That'd be nice, May. There's a rake back in the shed behind the church. Ooh. Oh, I can't do it now, but I don't know. Like, how long do you want this epilogue to be, May Borowski? You could rake leaves and discover secrets that are related to raking leaves. I've raked leaves before in the backyard, but they were all so matted down that they all started rolling up, like rolling up a carpet. Just a truly carpetous amount of leaves. And I'm like, whoa. What if there was a fantasy world where this was like a crop and they ate it? And I just remembered, your exam results are dropping on the 16th. Whoa, good luck. And some knocking and I'm stuck in a loop where I see a Friday Night Funkin' song based on something I like, proceed to watch it, gets stuck in my head for weeks. That's, oh, that's tough. Yeah, I'm easily hypnotized by people playing rhythm games really well, so even if there's objectively not much going on there, I will stare at it for an hour, and you can, it's, I don't know, if anyone ever wanted to lure me like a fish or something, then you would just show me like a video of a rhythm game, I guess. Who did what on the second page? Oh, something's still going on in the second page. Do we try to manage it? I don't know. That is leaving room for other people. I just stay polite, I suppose. And music is the only good thing it's got going for it. Up in the Friday night, up in the funkin', it's I don't know, just baffling how it blew up out of nowhere. Every single year, there's some new kids game, brightly colored, all over the place. Well, the pastor tells us to run along, May, and that's all. I'm really feeling like everyone, all of the characters. The music faded out. Is that good? Is that good? Okay, nobody in this epilogue. Nobody on this little rock out here. Music isn't even good. It just gets stuck in your head whether you want it to or not. From the rhythm. Are we... Wait, is that a cliff or are we by the ocean? That's just a cliff, right? Looking out over fields. I can't actually tell. Okay, a slight megalophobia there. I can't actually tell what's there. Oh dear. Oh dear. So not a kid's game. It's PG-13 and the fandom's full of kids. Y'all know what that means. Oh dear. Oh dear. Please be behaved. Please be behaved in the group draw. Just gotta be politeness and I go through a this makes me feel like a strangely artistic mungus is going on here. Oh my gosh. As we draw some stretches and stuff. And let's just keep running. Keep running through the woods. Do I have it's free to choose your own topics as always for the stream, but do I have one ready to go? Ready to go. Ooh. Okay. Ideas for a topic. What's from King Hijinks? It's what is your favorite and least favorite types of magic? And from a writing perspective, if the question ended there, I could totally answer that in a specific way, favorite types of magic. But this is, what are your favorite types of magic? Hello, rats. From the Owl House. And I think watching the Owl House for the first time, hello dog, hello dog, I think abomination magic really surprised me, right? Hello rats, hello rats. Just, I think because, I don't know, there's like this idea of elements, like you start out with light and plants, and then abominations are something so unique to the Owl House, and I'm not sure why it's it's like kind of gross to look at, but also why is it its own thing? Well, no, that's kind of self-explanatory because they use it as all kinds of tech, as I kind of wonder this. And up in this game, Vaporowski is wondering, what's gonna happen to all this? I guess it's just gonna sit here till someone gets around to throwing it all out, right? That's... I don't know if you guys ever think about things that maybe collect in your house. Like, is anybody a minimalist? If you're a minimalist, then things don't collect in your house, right? Then you just sort them or take in an appropriate amount of stuff. However, it's all got to end up somewhere. Like, you're not even thinking about where it's gonna end up when you get it. But I don't know. I've had to help clear out my grandparents' houses and stuff. And they had all of these papers, all of these loose papers and items and things that they clearly just meant to set down for a second, and maybe they'd get to it later, but then that second was in the 70s and they never got to it, and so the things that I set down as well, I don't know, what if I die and then somebody has to get rid of all of this simply because they want to use the house after I'm gone. And did anyone like your drawings? I mean, I didn't see if you drew anything. I just saw that you pasted some things in there. And we've got abominations. Yeah. Oh. So, the nations that produce Obama, right? The USA is abomination. Abominable? Abominable. That's a funny thing to think about. We've got Owl House going on. You feel like a person with all the wrong opinions? What's wrong with your opinions today? Okay, that's a strangely hostile question. Imagine if somebody just came up and asked you that. What's wrong with your opinions today? What's right with your opinions, though? You can have right opinions. That's okay. I mean, now that just sounds like I don't believe it and I'm backtracking. But, oh yeah. Have I seen Owl House Season 3? Yes, I have. Okay, I've got like reactions to a bunch of the rest of the Owl House in here, right? Up on this channel, but I haven't posted Season 3 because, I mean, one, my reaction to episode 1 of Season 3 got taken down. They waited a month. They waited like a month to take that down. And I don't know, that happened at the same time as I was trying to edit the other ones. It was discouraging, but I shouldn't let that discourage me. I should just do it. But but it's like I've seen it and then record the reactions. It's just slow going with the editing and stuff. And they're all wrong. They just are. No, you're having a right opinion. You have right opinions about original characters, right? And tridents. You can't argue with that. You can't argue with having seen the objective truth of tridents and object-headed characters. They're cool. They're extremely cool. Oh my gosh. Just go from that to talking as Mae Borowski, wondering about these things. You could totally take this stuff, Mae Borowski. I should like steal the good stuff, right? Like, okay, it is on private property or whatever, but you just know it. You just know it, right? They're not keeping track of this. You've got to salvage it. Take back your argument. So then, is the only wrong opinion you've got Leviathan? Is the only wrong opinion you've got about your opinions being wrong? You're wrong about the wrongness? Wait, that's paradoxical. That's like telling Pinocchio to state that he's lying out loud. How would that even work? Hey Kai. I'm just playing a game today, so so the group draw is here as decoration for part of the screen, I guess. Although, let's take a moment to tour. We've got just a truly, like, did you see? Did you just look at these shapes on their own and envision the Mungus? But hello, how are you doing today? Let's move this stuff around. Got some drawings up in here. Looks like this layer is no longer owned by anyone. I don't know. I kind of support. I support the idea of a background with color on it, so I'll just, I don't know, move that to the very bottom so you can all draw on a blue sky. That's real specific. How's the cow going as we look at various, Chibi Gwen and Chibi Miles. That's almost as cute as Meows Morales. That's and the cow's going along great, and I don't know, ever since I drew Mae Borowski in this really dumb pose that makes you look like a cartoon bug, I want to draw more characters in that pose. Well, if I take a break to do such a thing, then that is the such a thing that I will do. Wow, I went out messing everything up, all of the sizes of these various things. With a new school year, a horrible thing returns. A healthy sleep schedule. Well, I I miss saying goodbye. I miss saying goodbye because I'm wandering around. But goodbye to you, Leviathan 095. Goodbye, all latent stuff. Oh my gosh. Healthy sleep schedule. Oh no. I'm honestly trying to make my sleep just a little healthier. It's not easy. It's really not easy. That's okay. Okay, scooting that down. Scooting that around. That's... Did I do all of that correctly? I think so. Yeah, all correct. You know, I think that was an urban legend or something. The idea that okay stands for all correct. Wow, I love this music. I love this music. I still can't tell if it's loud compared to my voice, but I love it. Steal the good stuff, Maborowski. And you're saying, see what mom and dad think. I mean, okay, if you display it too prominently, you could get in trouble, right? Would you just have to decorate the basement? Decorate your crawl space? Oh my gosh. Well, she's sure that they'll love it. Redecorate the living room. That would be pretty marvelous. Oh man, it's locked again. So, somebody accidentally left their secret house unlocked in this game, and you walked in their house. Okay, I walked you in their house. Whatever, we're deflecting responsibility here. You walked into their house. You can say, oh man, about that. This blows. If you say so. Yeah. I'm like personally offended by whoever lives here. Maborowski. Maborowski. Whatever, whoever. Whatever. Girl. Chaos. Chaos. Comes from an old newspaper where people would jokingly misspell words, right? Is that the actual origin? All correct? All correct? The old-timey equivalent of calling Benedict Cumberbatch Benadryl Sasquatch. Oh my gosh. I've got so many of those stuck in my head. Okay, can't go through the exit. Can only look at the rats. Oh, Benedict Cabbage Patch, the Benadryl Sasquatch, he had to have gotten tired of that, right? He's had, I think Benedict Cumberbatch over there has had a career longer than the meme about his name at this point. It has to be that way. It has to be that way. This is so soothing. So soothing. This... Okay. I haven't even focused that much on the game yet, but it's making me want to go in. Come on. I want the music. I want the music to keep on going. I figured out how to make the music keep on going. I wonder what other old-timey jokes we've totally missed out on. Which jokes are lost to time? And do some of them hold up? I know some of them from the 1920s and stuff definitely hold up. Okay, Lori. Is this the last possible chat with Lori the mouse? I think it may be. Hey, you okay? I love the way May just has a cute little sit. So adorable. Hey, I heard you were like in the hospital or something. I mean, was that a hallucination that Lori visited and said kind words? My god. Just a random face with like the sunglasses. Is that like a sunglasses type of face? Type of emoji? Let's talk with the mouse and just say, haha, yeah, about being in the hospital. Yeah, that's something we can say. What for? I fell into a ravine while running through the woods at night. Why? Chased by a death of cult of conservative uncles? it's nice that she's come to terms with it and can put it into words. Not as nice that it happened. Oof. Alright, you don't have to tell me. Oh, no, but the death cult put you in the hospital. I mean, it does contrast extremely. It contrasts an extreme amount with the rest of the mundane things going on in the game, right? But that just makes it pop even more. And furthermore, it makes it a believable kind of horror conservative uncle death cult. Okay, when I say it like that, it doesn't sound as believable, but I don't know, they grounded it into so many real life fears and concerns that it fits into the mundane, even though it contrasts with it. So you just get Lori here, sitting here saying, "So you really okay?" "Yeah, just been a weird few days." "Okay, I got worried. I'm super tough. Nothing's gonna get me anytime soon." "Oh good, that's good." As you guys sit in the snow, wonder if they'll ever figure out who messed up the dudes. The dudes? The mural in the tunnel. Come on. You're talking to her, right? "Oh, I did that." Instant confession. That's that's good. What? Why? I don't know. It's not a reason? Come on, Mayborowski. You do things for that reason too sometimes. But not to the dudes, I guess. Why do you care so much? It's the dudes or the dudes. The dudes are sacred. Okay, I feel like saying that they're sacred could lead to an interesting counter argument from Lori. What do we got? Why? They're like a part of this place. The entire place is royally messed up. That's how they differ then. May being all attached to Possum Springs. Lori wants to get out. I mean, it makes sense. We got some... Is that a little person holding roses in the chat? That's... Do I have something like that? Yes I do. Okay, when I say do I have something like roses, to an emoji that's holding up a bunch of roses, and then I grab a twig. That distinctly does not look like roses or anything. But look, these are some flowers. They just dried up. Wow. they just dried up from being what they are, and what they are is some of the plants growing next to me. Wow. They all started shooting out a bunch of flowers at once. I didn't used to know that they could do that. Okay, scoot. And we talk with the Lori, and how are you in the chat? How am I indeed? How is everybody? Well, I've finally gotten the music to play in the background once again, so I can go in and see what's going on. Oh my gosh. Fun stuff. Whoa, that's a pretty detailed cow. Cow's turning out pretty detailed. Oh my gosh. Got some Gwens and stuff. Okay, I'll make him even smaller, because I'm sort of, I don't know, multitasking. Make this fellow even smaller. But, no, let me select it. I want to just draw characters in this pose. That's where my artistic journey has been leading me. That's where it's been leading me. To draw a little bug fellow in in a very low amount of detail. It shouldn't crack me up. It shouldn't crack me up, but it's cracking me up. Okay. Liking Gwen the normal amount. I don't know. It's okay to have a spider person living in your brain rent-free, right? Totally rent-free, because what they can't afford in rent, they'll make up for in saving people in your brain. Oh, thanks about the relaxing voice. I mean, it's not on purpose, so I don't know what other sounds I'm gonna make, but let's see how long that lasts. As we deselect this and try very hard to draw someone who is also bugging out. Okay, when I think of characters that I want to put into this, I'm seeing if I can remember, like, oh, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. I mean, I did that. I fully did that. But that's so incredibly tiny. Have I messed up the settings of anything? No, I haven't. So easy to mess all of that up. Okay. So, new law of drawing somebody who is also a little bug. Drawing somebody with like a real dumb body. That's okay, no. Bodies are nothing to make light of. Is it? I don't know. But then again, it's not body negativity, right? If I've literally drawn a circle and it keeps cracking me up like this, that's like a different thing. It's because I've drawn you like a bug. I've brought you into this world and drawn you like a bug. And saying that, unless the actual image is in front of you, is so vague. Okay, Amethyst, Steven Universe. I love you, girl. Amethyst, Steven Universe. Okay. I definitely somehow remembered to choose the right shade of purple just a little bit. She's got paler hair going on, more pale like that. And then yeah, let's go for the black shirt. The black shirt and the cool shorts. Okay. Yep, your entire leg, it's in there. Made you, brought you into this world kind of naked. Hope you'll forgive me, Amethyst Steven Universe, for the slight naked up in here. But there's not a lot of detail going on, so what we can do is show off your cool shirt. I really liked the redesigns and stuff that they gave her. That's okay, so we got several highs. Are those all of the fonts that the font app can do? Whoa. I mean, on the one hand, I feel like I don't want to download too many apps, right? I feel like I don't want to download too many apps, but that one's gonna get me, huh? I can feel the urge. I can feel the urge to make really really specific app downloading decisions now. It's upon me. Whoa. It's some fancy fonts. Okay, we're gonna cover just one of her eyes, but I don't know, I want the essence to come through. It's covering part of her face. Wow, okay. She only had short hair a little bit, but she rocked it. But she's not rocking it today, because your hair is going out all long and stuff. Oh. If you can only transform your hair, is that a type of shape-shifting? Huh. Okay. Draw the people who are all like a bug. Like a bug. It's so specific. Bug pose. Okay, zoom that out a little. Ooh, got some cool symbols going on, and some drawings materializing. Everybody materializing. Okay. The urge to draw somebody as tiny as a bug has passed, and I go back into Possum Springs. Oh, Lori could be next. Lori. Lori shall be next. In Trap Decor. Yeah, oh my gosh. And wait, since the gems, like in Steven Universe, they're like just projecting light. Some of them could have had the wild, noodly Entrapta tentacle hair, right? Oh my gosh. I've never thought about a crossover type of thing like that, but it's completely possible. Totally possible. Let's talk to the mouse. What are you saying, mouse? This entire place is really messed up, and nobody cares. I wanted someone to notice things aren't okay. With the graffiti on the subway. This town is like a horror movie that never stops. And it's not even a good one. Yeah, it might suck. And it is kind of funny that Lori says that, because May Borowski has just tried to tell you that she lived through some horror movie type of things, and okay, fine, I guess it's not the whole genre, because a lot of it is slice of life. So you're trying to defend it by saying that it's our horror movie? And that's kind of cool, right? Or what kind of movie would you want it to be? Oh, I'm curious about that. I don't know. Romantic comedy. You can have a romantic comedy, Lori? That's... I don't know. Has anyone tried to romanticize their life up in here? That was kind of a trend for a second, right? A trend, and then like as soon as it started, I saw someone come up with a video essay about it, being like, don't romanticize your life. That's toxic. It's toxic to romanticize your life. I feel like that's a totally different interpretation. It's okay, doing anything about your life is up to interpretation, right? It's up to what you personally want to do about it. I read romanticize your life as just take little moments to, I don't know, appreciate what's going on. And then that like video essayist or whoever took it as you have to take pictures perfectly constantly or something like that. And I'm like, that's not very romantic. That's just normal Instagram. This is normal social media, isn't it? That's I don't know. We got some got some emojis for Bug Amethyst in the chat. Indeed. I'm gonna be drawing so many characters like that. I didn't even mean to. It started out with drawing May Borowski, little cat up in here, drawing her with her limbs in a dumb pose, and it's turning into I want everyone to take a turn as being a bug. The Chad, hopeless romantic versus the lame stoic. Who has darkened the earth? Who has darkened this entire earth is okay. I mean, funny thing about drawing in red, you can still see that stuff, right? Hopeless romantic versus a stoic versus, I don't know. I've totally tried to learn about stoicism too, right? Tried to learn about that stuff. Stoicism is all about not assigning feelings to things that you can't control, right? I can kind of vibe with that a little bit, vibe with that to a degree, but and I'm not sure if this is covered under Stoicism because I haven't read all of the Stoic texts. I haven't phoned up my homeboy Marcus Aurelius and asked him how I do this stuff. I've only got a, I don't know, pop culture, watched a couple of videos, kind of understanding of it, and so I don't know if it accounts for wanting to feel an emotion on purpose, letting yourself feel an emotion because you value that. There's so many emotions that I value feeling that I'm not entirely in control of, but I don't want to stop them either. I think stoicism in its simplest form is kind of interesting, but the modern group kind of gives sexist multi-level marketing vibes, right? Oh dear. Oh dear. There's fully this self-improvement channel that I subscribed to a couple of years back, and then I checked in on him on something that he's made this week, and for like the first portion of the video, he's saying stuff I can vibe with. He's like, well, to make your life better, throw yourself fully into a creative project, and that's just gonna make you more interesting to be around. And I actually like agree with that. I don't know if I would throw myself into a creative project with the thought in the back of my mind, oh, I'm gonna do this because it's gonna make me more interesting to be around, but I think it's just a true thing. And then he goes on to make a joke. I don't know how to write women because me and my friends are all slightly misogynistic gym bros, because misogyny is not a problem for him. Not a problem he encounters, just a thing that that works in a joke. And then I'm like, that's this channel. That's probably a sign that you should not subscribe, or he's gonna take some kind of a turn. Get what you mean completely. It's just, ooh, it's like I'm sort of an idiot for not being more wary of subscriptions and whatever the hell, but I don't know. Maybe I can look at that and be like, that's a joke, right? That's a joke, right? Women be shopping. That's the peak of originality. I just to recover, I go back into this game. And apart from stoicism or romanticizing your life, here's Lori the mouse talking about everyone lives in clean, shiny places there. And they're all pretty in romantic comedies, and they kiss. But they're horrible to sit through. Mae Borowski, you just encountered a death cult. You just now encountered a death cult. So yellow on the earth. But you would rather sit through the death cult than sit through the romantic comedy? And Lumity Real? Yeah, we could. That's the next person to bug, I think. Next person's to make into a bug. The Lumity. And you end up hating every person on screen. Wow. Mae Borowski is having this very specific experience with romantic comedies. What makes it better? A romantic comedy that's a little sad then? But those can be horrible to sit through too. Yeah. Just gonna agree with that, Lori. They're always pretty hateable. It's okay to hate them. They're not real people. Yeah, fictional people don't mind. Well, now I'm wondering about video game characters. You're in a video game, Lori. You can't know it, but here you are. Oh, I meant the actors. Whoa. Nay. Me too. You know, does your family do stuff for the holidays? My dad's usually away on Thanksgiving. Oh, so they have longest night, but they do have Thanksgiving. But he's home for longest night. You should come do Thanksgiving at my house. Oh no. No. Come on. Does that have some kind of difference in class implication for Lori that she's uncomfortable with? Or what? We have 4 chairs and there's only 3 of us. That other chair usually just has junk on it. No, I can't. Don't be nervous about going to a friend's house, Lori. Why not? Having anxiety. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, okay, we can talk about it later. I mean, she might not want to. Full anxiety? What's up, Lori? Thank you. You okay? Can I do anything? No, it's cool. I just need to sit here and be quiet for a while. Okay, I'll leave you alone then. See you tomorrow, probably. Will you see you tomorrow? Do you keep going on how I've made you go on after the epilogue? May? Yep. Thanks for hanging out with me. No prob, kid. Try not to, like, burn something down in the meantime. See ya. May Borowski. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. For this mouse. You'd unalive for this mouse. That's the best reaction to characters, right? You can... Will I ever write a character that's like, whoa, would die for this, would die for him, would kill for him, would do they actually not let you type die? I've never gotten in the habit of saying unalive. I don't know how that is. Whoa, popping back into this canvas to see ginormous Edelin Clawthorn eyes. Very good. Done with the sketch. Going around in things. And what's going on different pages? Okay. The blue skies are not very inspiring. I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that then. Get rid of the blues. Okay, if I... Wow, this stuff, goes around just like that. Okay, deleting that. And what's going on over here? Some scribbles, dare I say. Oh, totally blank on the third one, right? And in the sketch, it's... oh my gosh, spider persons. It's every single mask and hood and stuff in fiction. It's amazing how much it does not mess up their hair. And is that Ida? Definitely. Oh, right. I missed the kissing face with smiling eyes. Wow. Something about this program is making the emojis be totally spelled out. I got the music in the background. Who else can be in here? I bet Lori can be in here as I make a chain of bug people. Lori, Night in the Woods. Just gotta go for that. It's okay. I was just looking at the Lori. Sort of a gray color. Just like King over here. And sort of in a hoodie. So let's put that like this, and your little legs are going outward. That first stage, right, just totally looks like a bug. That's got some Brisa Avina up in here. Well, hello and welcome. Mostly drawn. Oh, Lou says a bug, please. Okay. Okie dokie. I'll finish the little mouse head shape as we go on to a loose color. Yeah, it's and we've got more than one loose profile picture up in here. Okay, so you're all just a chain of people. It's literally the same thing several times in a row. I feel very silly that the same thing several times in a row is making me laugh. But there's loose. It's literally loose. Okay, sorry, we're very naked for a second, so we gotta come in here with some kind of a cloth. I'm seeing the Hexside uniform, so let's go in here with the Hexside uniform. just like this, I think. Okay, and then you've got a bit of a okay, it's not actually the most identifiable loose outfit. I've drawn a Hexide uniform before, right? Oh no, you wouldn't think so. As I try to do that, progress. Literally you and your lose. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That's not done. That's not done, but I'm mostly in the gamer zone. And furthermore, I guess I'm a little cowardly and want to look up full on a reference image for the loose. Okay, so am I getting onto roofs and things? Right, that gives me, okay, since I'm since I'm walking around more, well, I mean, I guess I've got to decide where I'm walking around to. Definitely the tunnels, right? Gives me more of a second to hear the music change, and okay, off to draw and procreate. Well, thank you for stopping by. You added some marvelous colors, and the Among Us was you, right? I'm scrolling through this stuff. It was. It's quite magnificent. Thank you for stopping by, and enjoy drawing and procreate. Okay, yeah. The topic up for pondering was favorite type of magic in the owl house. Okay, like, having finished the series and they get into the different types of magic, it's it was all just kind of arbitrarily separated, right? It doesn't even make sense, because they separated out potions. Did he just want to separate as many as possible? Firewood for sale. Can I take out the poster or take it with us? Well, not exactly. Not exactly. Even though you found out what happened to Casey. Whoa, whoa. Hit the wrong key there, my lord. Okay, partially squelched. Oh, squelched. Why did that word come out badly? The sketch Gwen Stacy. So that's over on drawing 4. Sure, let's take a moment to marvel at these drawings. Still on the stream then. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if the profile one, wasn't sure if you're gonna do the face or not, but it turned out, I think. Looking up references, very brave and Chad, right? I gotta not be down on myself for looking up references, but also I think it's cool to have 1 or 2 things memorized. So okay, I shouldn't be down on myself for not memorizing most things that exist. If I haven't memorized some things, then that's totally fine, of course. But looking up reference, okay, never be ashamed. Never be ashamed in this life of looking up reference. Okay. Whoa. Okay, do I keep breaking this? Do I keep breaking this by resizing it? Well, then it was made to break. It's totally made to break. Okay, looking at a marvelous Ida over there. Marvelous Ida. As we go through these things and appreciate the cow. Miles rules, okay? That's crossover material. Oh my gosh. I'm just all going around so much I didn't even notice we got a cool collector face in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Very high quality Gwanda. Indeed. It is funny how they continued that joke in the second movie. We got your little sister broke a necklace, now a mess. Whoa! Oh my gosh, okay. Different music. How loud is this business that's going on? How loud is that going on? I guess I'll keep it at that volume if it's not too loud. There's Peter. Buddy left town. Oh my gosh, I know it's the music. It's so messed up how they could visit. They could have visited Miles anytime, been all friendly and stuff, but they believed in what, Miguel O'Hara's mission so much that they're like, oh, I can never even talk to him even though I could visit his dimension. Okay, not too loud. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thank you guys for helping confirm that. I fully wish I could tell. I can't always tell. So let's talk to this fisherman in the tunnel. When winter come and water freeze, here the fish can be at ease. The tunnel is not flooded ruin. It's a home, a place for doing. Okay. Not how I normally think of the home, but yes. Sure, that works. Please go away. That's our last interaction with the tunnel man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't normally think of a home that way. Can I interact with anything at the pierogi? It's it's so lively, right? I don't normally think of small towns as having a little food stand with a neon sign. Let's see who's playing this music. Like, I've been to a little town, the ones like this town in the middle of nowhere, they usually, I don't know, if they have a new building, it's because they got to capitalize on some tourism or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, who do I want to talk to first? Oh, I guess they're just playing. They're just vibing. They're just vibing, and we set them up in this game to vibe. Moths greater than butterflies? My goodness, Froggy 3. I mean, that sounds like something a frog would say, right? Something a frog might say. Because a frog's eating moths and butterflies. But what's your opinion on moths being greater than butterflies? What's the advantage? In Gwen's case, I feel like she didn't even think too much about whether she believes Miguel. She just needed a home. Right, oh my gosh. Like, even if she doesn't believe that hanging out with Miles would unravel his universe, even if she doesn't believe that, the threat of being without a home, of being rejected yet again, would keep her in line. Oh, ow, ouch, ouch, okay. What do the teens of the tunnel have to say? Well, as Bigorowski, we say, hey you guys. Yeah. Stay safe, alright? Wow, thanks, Mom. You're a new mom? Apparently. Honestly, every time someone shows up kind of young in the chat, I'm like, okay, what is this then? Is this rated PG-13 from the swears? Am I also babysitting? Well, such is life. You become a swearing babysitter unexpectedly. That's got frogs going on. I think she convinced herself she did believe while not critically thinking. Okay, opinion in magma chat. Okay, let's see these secrets. Let's see the secret opinions. And a shiny bald Ida. Would she still store things in her hair if she were bald? Well, then your hair would just come off of you, right? I didn't put away the hair jar from a couple of streams ago. I have to put that away. But yeah, you can have your hair, if you're bald, nearby and store things in it. It was her out from a bad situation. She was coping. I forgive her. Definitely still broke my heart to see Miles so sad though. Right? Because from his perspective, I mean, okay, his whole introduction to Miguel O'Hara and the whole, I don't know, the whole ideology going on there is pretty rough, right? So he doesn't even have a chance to see it from Gwen's perspective really at all. It just, I mean, first of all, it starts out looking like you could have visited me, but you abandoned me. Thought we were buddies or something else. Starts out bad like that, and then he finds out more about Miguel O'Hara, that Miguel is part of this whole group that specifically, like, basically wants to kill his dad. That looks even worse. That's, like, I hope that he understands that Gwen isn't part of the Kill Your Dad fan club, but that's so rough. That's so rough. I don't even know if he has time to process that. How old do you think I am? I will not say. Look. To my knowledge, you have to be 13 to chat without a parent's permission. So, if you're younger, I have to assume that you do have a parent's permission. And also, it's good policy not to tell people your age. As I stay in slight fear, it's just like a. I shouldn't be too frightened because I don't know. The stream is PG-13. I say these things, and it is true. Night in the woods, PG-13, this kind of thing. That's how it is always. The whole internet where you're allowed to send a chat message rated PG-13. I still get flashes of pure fear in my heart when someone says that they're kind of young, because I'm like, wait, am I being a bad influence? And then I'm like, wait, they're already on the internet, it's kind of too late. But wait, I'm scared, am I being a bad influence? That kind of thing. Oh no, I'm on stream, so I count that as permission. Yep, you just gotta go out in the world, not telling people ages, I guess, and or having parent permission. It's a whole mess. It's a whole mess as people try to make laws that protect children, except it just goes messy style, because how do you tell people how to live? How do you tell people yellow? How do you tell people what's right? Okay, I've gone back into this chat for a second. Was I talking about something or not talking about something? A tiny Sonic has appeared on the corner as I rearrange that stuff. Oh, right. Fully forgot. The reason that I went in here was because we want to see the magma chat reasons for a moth. Seeing a fluffy moth and less predators at night, that's pretty good. I think I've seen a fluffy butterfly, have I? No, fluffy moths are surely superior, I must agree, even as we draw strange bugs and spider people. 3001 birthday soon as well. I only tell my age to people I really trust, mainly ones who have shown their face or voice and have lots of green flags, right? Gotta watch out for the green flags. Parents are okay with stuff? Well, that's the I guess the parents' permission thing is the intended consequence of the Children's Online Privacy and Protection Act that if I didn't put swears and stuff and didn't say this stuff was PG-13, would fine me $40,000 for catering to children. No, but okay, swear of the day, shit piss bastard. There we go. Edgy time. Oh no, am I a bad influence? No, okay, I'm not worried about that. We're in the tunnel with the teens and switch to Procreate, but we'll probably draw later. Well, thank you for stopping by. And did various line arts going on in there. That's the collaborations that sometimes go on in here. They're honestly so impressive every single time. And just chatting with a group in a tunnel. That's the jazzy music plays. Nah, dude, nah. I wish those two playing the music would shut the F up. Hey, watch it. Gonna tell him to watch it? That's better confidence than you started out. The way Borowski started out talking with these dudes, the way he started out, I think they could have told her to watch it and she would have been like, sorry, I have a little sis in the room? Oh no. Oh no. The fear has come true. Bad influence time. Wanting to make this a safe space for young people is dope. That being said, internet babies scare me. Right? I'm torn. It's like the actual laws. They say it's PG-13 or you get fined $40,000, and I'm like, cool. I don't have $40,000, so I can swear. That's but at the same time, someone's sister has entered the room. That's rough. That's tough. That's rough and tough. Okay, I mean, this game, although it looks like it has cute animals, fair warning, there's sometimes a swear in this game as well. That's the dangers. You'll see a swear. That's internet babies don't know how to cope around. But I guess as Mae Borowski, you just tell them to be safe. Exit the tunnel as the music plays. Did I want to see more of that street in particular? Have I bypassed a lot of the streets? Oh! Okay, whoa. This cat guy has gotten several different jobs, right? He's gotten several different jobs. But I thought maybe, possibly, he would be part of the death cult that died a whole lot in the last, I don't know, couple of episodes up in here. What's he up to? So you're a taco dude now? I mean, I was hired to be a taco artisan. But I guess that means holding this sign out in the snow. Right? Okay, like, as I see sign holding jobs and the weather gets, like, worse, I get more and more scared for people in that. And we got babies scare you? That's it's like a whole other conversation, I guess. Babies in scary situations are kind of scary, I guess. Internet babies scare me. I didn't get online until I was 12. Okay, the law doesn't think that's the right age, but I think that's the right age. You read some books, you know how the world works. You can be 12 probably. But then I read about specifically people reading the webcomic Lore Olympus when they're like 8 or 9 years old and thinking that the main relationship is perfectly healthy, and okay, that type of being a so-called internet baby, not having really experience to know how to interpret things, that scares me, because I don't know, when I first started reading not exactly healthy relationship webcomics like Lore Olympus, when I started reading them, I'm like, oh, okay, some parts of this are messed up, but it's just like seeing, I don't know, death in a story. It doesn't mean you actually want it to happen, but then other people were reading that and not understanding, and that sort of not understanding, not knowing, is what scares me. Because several questionable things happen in Lore Olympus that you should not mimic, and I guess like the whole internet is kind of like that. So you gotta know which things are not a good example. That's a whole thing. Babies have surprisingly big foreheads, right? If you ever tried to draw a baby, biggest forehead you've ever seen, half of his whole face. That's okay, but toxic relationships are literally everywhere in media, right? Totally everywhere, and so I mean, like in webcomic Lore Olympus, there's some things that I like about the relationship too, things that make it comforting to read. They talk to each other really frankly, and whenever they have a problem, they just talk to each other and work it out, and that's really comforting to read about. That's really nice, I think. But if you don't know the other stuff, like don't date your boss, then don't date your boss. Don't date your boss, especially if they're like a million years older. It's generally gonna be unhealthy, if you don't know that kind of thing, then then what? Are you just gonna learn about it and incorporate the red flags? I have no idea. I have no idea how I started first learning about red flags, right? You just go on Reddit and read about how all of the Reddit people's relationships are a disaster because they don't communicate and various things, and figure out what that all means. Toxicity everywhere. Luckily, no toxicity that I know of in Night in the Woods, except for people making a death cult about their beliefs, but that's different from a relationship. And he's holding a sign out in the snow. It's not really snowing that hard, says Maborowski. It's snowing. There is snow in the sky falling. This guy is unemployed for parts of the game, but also really gives the impression that he hates work, and honestly, that's a whole mood, isn't it? That's a whole entire mood. Power dynamics is a relationship killer, right? Like, I've heard that on rare occasions it works, but then there's so many other occasions. It's like it's a whole other topic to get onto a tangent that child marriage is legal in parts of the United States. Oh God, with a parent's permission, so you won't be able, if the person you married is treating you poorly, you're like 14 and too young to drive away. But in, like, what is it, the more religious states or something, if the parents are like, yep, have at 'em, you can get married. That's the most unsettling thing that that's the most unsettling legal thing that I know about off the top of my head. Is just oh, my parents are the real reason I didn't see anything wrong with constantly arguing in a relationship, so you can't just blame media and internet access, right? People will get it from anywhere. It's that's like part of why, I don't know, people cracking down on Lore Olympus in particular confused me, because you are going to see it from other places, and they, I don't know, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. If you teach your kids what a healthy relationship is, you don't need to worry about it, right? That's, I think my mom started trying to teach me that stuff so early. It's like almost a reaction when seeing things. She's like, if someone hits you, leave them immediately. And that's a good policy, because I don't know, when people talk about scary things like murder and stuff, it's usually not a stranger that gets you, it's someone you know. That's an unsettling factoid. Will talking to this cat in the snow comfort me at all? How are the tacos here? Hello, employed cat. And he says, good, I like tacos. I sure hope so. Who doesn't like tacos? There is not one person on God's earth who doesn't love tacos. Bad news, my ex hates tacos. Good news, they're your ex. Does Maborowski just have banter like this with everyone in her small town? I mean, no wonder she wanted to come back. You get to be the main character? Well, that's an oversimplification, and not really the reasons that she came back. You can have a laugh about that. Ah! You don't like tacos? Oh! I'm trying to think now. Have I had a good vegetarian, vegan kind of taco? Okay, wait, vegetarian is not eating meat, and that's different from vegan, so you could have an egg. You could have an egg taco, egg and tofu, if you wanted. I think, yeah, that would turn out really well. It's because I personally have gotten addicted to taco seasoning that I'm confident that even without having tried a vegetarian or vegan taco, a really delicious one could be made. It's but the confidence exists in me for some reason. We've got 2 people not liking tacos. Just want to be reassuring. Oh, find your tangents really interesting. Oh, thank you. That is actually reassuring, because I get all worried about wandering around. I'm like, did I remember to finish my thought? Where am I exactly in this conversation? I lost my own self and stuff. One person liking tacos, that's 2/3 of respondents not liking tacos. Okay, vegan. But it didn't like it before being vegan either. Oh, we're wounded. We're wounded in the on behalf of all taco enjoyers. Huh. I don't know. It's making me wonder. Okay, like some tacos are truly intolerable, right? Like a hard-shelled taco that shatters in your mouth and like really hurts you. Well, that just tastes like pain. That doesn't even taste like anything. Of course, that could be a sign that I'm very weak. And then hard-shell tacos that have gotten just a little soft, well, those are just falling apart, and they're not that good either. Okay, maybe if it was super plain, you'd like it. Oh, aversion to spices. Oh, darn it. Oh, then I like a totally different sort of things from the things that you like in foods. Oh, I got responding in half of people in here like the tacos. And quesadilla tacos. Fun stuff indeed. And in this game, Mayborowski says, have fun with the tacos. I hope so, Mayborowski. I hope so. It pays. And furthermore, he's hired to hold the sign to say that they're now hiring. Taco Buck. Dine in. Dine out. No. We deliver. Okay. I mean, until what was it? The pandemic zone of things? I think I had never heard of a taco place that delivered, and then everyone started delivering. Please tip your delivery persons. Gonna yell that out too? Sure. Best tacos in all of this general region, pretty sure. Been missing the pizza place. Why not try a pizza taco? I can think of many reasons why I would not try a pizza taco. Number 1, it's nasty. Number 2, I hate you. Number 3, don't give me a pizza taco. I don't know, maybe that's a little bit maybe that's a little bit harsh. I could try a pizza taco just once. What would it do? What would it do better than a pizza that I wouldn't just want to get a pizza instead though? Gonna practice on paper for a bit. Oh, goodbye in a way. Goodbye from group draw. How did everything go as I look around this canvas? Can't do spicy. Haven't never even had hot sauce, right? I don't know. When I first tried hot sauce, okay? Hot sauce. When I first tried hot sauce, I felt really brave that first time, but then I tried several of them, and I realized that they make them really mild if they want. They make them really mild. Okay, and whoa, practicing gesture. Oh my gosh, up in here, several gesturing. Gwen Stacy, also known as Gwanda. I still can't believe they kept that. As I try to draw one of these bug persons. Bug person. Is a mouse a type of bug? A mouse isn't a type of bug, right? Okay, which color have we got going on here? Okay, like taxonomically, a mouse is not a type of bug. But like in people's languages, I could have sworn that there's one language where a mouse is a bug. Just wandering around. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, just lost connection for a second there. There's Gwanda, but she's out of time and out of town and out of touch. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. Okay, so yeah, okay. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip on a mouse being a rodent. A mouse is certainly a rodent. Okay, not to appear totally uneducated. I've known for much of my life that a mouse is a type of rodent just like the hamster. Okay, and the largest rodent, the capybara, or as I like to call them, cappy baby. Those are all types of rodents. But I don't know. I think I'm giving myself a false memory that in somebody's language, in one language of the world, just one, a mouse is like a bug. Okay. It's not, but they are weird and nasty. Fair. I haven't encountered that many mice. Although I got to visit New York. Just once. And sure enough, I saw a little mouse or rat or something. Just scampering. Much like a squirrel scampers on the sidewalk. Didn't even have to go anywhere to see it. Okay. You've been new. The word bug was originally used to define anything creepy or nightmarish. Oh, then is the language that I am perhaps thinking of English? Would that be a bit of English history? Okay, I'm misproportioning these ears. Okay, we just gotta start with that more toward the back of your head. How's that goes? Why do you hate Mother Nature? Also, it is kind of funny to, even though it's like fully a form of address for sobbing individual, kind of funny to start out a sentence with sobbing, because the way I'm reading that is sort of in the Tumblr run-on sentence way, in which you declare that you are sobbing. Why do you hate Mother Nature? No, but it's a name. It's a name in here. You've been named. Oh my gosh. Has Tumblr ruined the way that I speak and type, maybe? Okay, let's give you just a little mousy mouth. Just a little tiny mousy mouth. And then you've got some sort of blue. Just a very light blue for the shirt. Oh. Well, just from drawing things one at a time, I've accidentally given this mouse a trench coat and no other clothes, like some kind of menace to society. I'm very sorry, Lori. I'm just slow in here. I didn't mean to be an actual disgrace. Oh, that's so scary. I've been a disgrace up in here. Okay. Remembered the suggestion I gave you? Oh, did I try the better fried oyster mushrooms? Okay. Funny thing about that, I don't have them in the house, and it's been a while since I went to the store, but okay, I gotta look up recipes, right? Or look up somewhere in town that's got the better fried oyster mushrooms, right? 'Cause that's like exciting and stuff. Oh, hey, frog kick. Okay, gotta look that up on my little phone. You accidentally gave the mouse depression, right? So accidentally. Oh, okay. Less of a bright yellow color for the ears like King... Wait, ears? Eyes. Eyes like King Clawthorn. Still a little bit yellowy, but mostly a white color. And there's even an eyelash up in here. We can treat ourselves with a little eyelash. And frogs ganging up. Frogs all together. Okay. Do I want to look up batter fried mushrooms immediately or stay on the reference picture of Lori Mouse? Okay, there we go. Made to be two-dimensional. How do I make that look cuter? Please be even cuter, just like your sprite is so cute. Nice stream tonight. Wait. Hate to admit it, but it's kind of nice. Oh. that saved by the asterisk. Saved by the asterisk, because otherwise I'm just like reading the sentence, interpreting. Hate to admit that the stream is nice to begin with. I'm very sorry. I'll try to be meaner. But But yeah, a quiet kind of zone. Quiet kind of zone as we explore the home. English is not Englishing, indeed. It's tough to figure out how it all works. You would think that with enough experience from using the English language, I would get the hang of it, but no, I don't get the hang of it. We'd be tripping over words. Absolute tiniest things that you can do over there. And meanwhile, legging it up. Okay. Drag this back down and get into exploring the town. Well, I mean, it's still a slower exploration than I thought, but more of it today. Nice as well. Makes you feel like you're not being quiet. Indeed. Just gotta, just a chill vibe, I suppose. Chill vibe. What? So I'll just read. Why not try? Why not try the pizza taco? Oh dear. I have absolutely gotten the opposite opinion from May Borowski on the pizza tacos. Oh wow, that sounds amazing. Watching your health. Try our all lettuce taco. You gotta have some fresh lettuce for that to work. No, I refuse. Gotta get out of here, kid. I'm working. Everyone calls her kid, even people who are like the same age. And Zombie Frog has been knocked out by a creaky porch board. What? Like the actual animals? Someone's getting knocked out by a creaky porch board up in these worlds. So let's marvel at this taco buck. Our very own taco place. This is the best thing that's happened to this town since they got rid of all those snakes in the diner. Whoa. Or we got internet. Tell me about the diner snakes. The owners were religious, and they called in a preacher from one of the holiness camps up in the hills. Huh? Does this happen in small towns? And he got in there and yelled at the snakes to leave. The next day after he died, the holiness preacher yelled at the snakes and died. They just set traps. Nobody knows where they came from or why they moved in. But they're long gone now, 'cause you set snake traps? As if they're a mouse trap. That's so sad. God. Life moves on, huh? My God, they deliver. Okay, May Borowski. And by over here with his lettuce taco all the way down. I've seen like sandwiches. Oh, I've seen a burger use lettuce instead of the bun, and that specifically came from a little bit of diet craziness, huh? But if it works, it works. Lettuce burger. And May Borowski out here being PG-13 for us. I'm gonna eat the shit out of some tacos. That sounds gross, girl. That sounds gross, girl. Go in, yell at the snakes, die. What a career. Truly. Whoa. Oh, whoa, okay, that face is giving me strange vibes. Is this the first lizard I've seen in this game? Hi. Well, fall sure is ending. Sure looks that way. I've never seen you around before. I spend a lot of time indoors. Is this the person whose house she entered? But it's nice to take a break. Same, dude. Not the Snopes. Indeed. That's so sad. I guess I've seen some cute videos of snakes. The idea of setting a lot of traps for them, that's pretty sad. Oh dear. But it's nice to take a break from being inside, and I like the cold. That's okay, so the animals in here don't follow animal stereotypes? 'Cause you look cold-blooded, sir. It's brisk today. Brisk. sometimes I stand in the cold with my arms out and let a gust of wind pass over me. Chills me out a bit. Like this? May, she's so cute. She's so cute when she sticks out her little arms. Yeah. Is it working? Yeah, or... Nah, still warm. Okay, well then do I want her to cool off or be hot-blooded? I don't know, enjoy a little bit of cold, I guess. It's cold, maybe too cold. Her text got smaller. Yeah, you don't want to be doing it for too long. But then you can go and get a coffee or a hot chocolate or something. The endless cycle of life. Oh my gosh. Endless cycle of life. I started watching the K-drama based off of one of my favorite webtoons, See You in My 19th Life. I started watching that and I've gotten like 4 or 5 episodes in, except watching it with both my mom and my brother, and it's one of my favorite comics of all time because of how strong it starts out. It's like a master class in having a hook for a story, because it shows you this person who keeps reincarnating, and then she gets attached to someone else for the first time in hundreds of years because she's gotten tired of life, and then in like the first 3 chapters it kills her. That's really extreme, but it's really also inspiring me for various stories. I'm like, okay, so in like the very first chapter or wherever, soonest part that you can make it, you want to do something drastic because that creates a lot of intrigue. And so that strong start was one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite webtoons. Except I kept being able to tune in every week because the writing was so sweet with the relationships and everything. It's so sweet and nice to read about, and that's nice and all, but now I'm watching this K-drama adaptation, worried if they'll get it right. So far they're getting it right, but in addition to getting it right, it is a sad premise, so they're lingering way more on the sad parts. I think in every single episode so far, we've seen a little child crying because they've lost someone that they love, whether it's parents or a friend or a sister or something. Every single episode, they show us a different crying, sobbing child. That's... like, there are still very sweet moments, and the emotional depth is there, and I think it's still being a pretty good adaptation, but also, I'm feeling that that's a little severe. Okay, we got... I'm afraid I banished sobbing with the compelled power of Mother Nature. Oh, right. Where... people going away, people coming back, and drawing your avatar now, please. Wait, your avatar... because you've got a new profile picture, or... okay, the thing about... Okay, if you were the person requesting, Roblox avatar drawing, yeah, it doesn't let me Google that stuff. I think Roblox has protections about stuff. You can't search up someone's avatar unless you're logged in, and my mom has still grounded me from the password, which is a really stupid way to say that. She forgot the email to the account that she kept me out of, and I said, okay, I get into it. So yeah, I would have to... Okay, you would either have to tell somebody your avatar username for Roblox, and then they search it up and put it in this group drawing. You'd either have to do that, or I make a new account specifically to look it up. You can do it signed out. To my experience, no. Unsearchable. The saying now and please immediately after is so funny. Like this post now, please. Definitely peak comedy. Well, for now, for most of the stream, I'm up in this game as this little cat. It's cozy. The endless cozy cycle of life. Just something we talk about as we stand as a little cat in the cold. Jeez. I hadn't thought about how cold it was getting out here until you mentioned it. And furthermore, you hadn't thought about it, and then you talked to this guy whose job it is to hold a sign out in the cold, and you said, it's not snowing that bad. It's snowing. I know. Sorry. You don't have to apologize. I'm from Canada. I have to apologize. I'm gonna put my arms down now. That's probably a good idea. The blood all ran out of my arms. Especially because I made you hold your arms up even more than usual, because I went on a tangent of explaining and talking about things. Okay. Numb arms. I've been getting numb arms lately too. I think my circulation is really bad. So you just meet a traveler from Canada who presumably lives in this town but just stays inside a lot, and that's why he phrased it that way. Wow. You got the dead pen up in the corner. It's so neat popping back by. Whoa. Okay, everyone that I'm going looking for in their normal hangout places, they're all gone, huh? Well, I mean, it makes sense to take a break. Because I put them through all of this horror. Mae Borowski's friend group has been through all of the horror as I try walking around. Oh, it's a good thing I went back here. Hello, janitor, who might be a person of God, or whatever the hell this means. So it's the quest of making a new account for the Roblox to find the username instead of getting somebody who is logged in to look up Nico Girl for Darwin. Wait, for to win. Darwin is something else. Darwin, it's getting evolutionary. That's I don't know, maybe I could ask someone who's logged in. Do I know people who are logged into Roblox who could search that? Maybe. I don't know. I hate the fact that I cannot draw the most simplistic toes in the world without taking internet psychic damage. No, look at that. That's look at this toes over here. Simplistic, but good. Drew a small light glyph, but I don't know if it's right. Now, if you were in the boiling aisles, you would be able to tell if it's right, and oh my gosh. Cute stuff. Got a little collector, got a little stars and things. And some German practice perhaps, as the pen has died. And some okay, let's just go zooming all the way into the toes. Yep. That's so simplistic, but also well done that you don't got to worry about it. Probably. Who am I to say this? Who am I to say what you don't need to worry about on the internet? Somebody could show up and make you worry about it. Can't remember what it looks like. All right. I feel like I can almost remember. Appreciate the toe approval. but it's like my brain still auto completes that stuff. Butt ass booty. The problem is more than I worry about being sus. Yeah, I'm not the right person to say whether it's sus or not. Whether or not to say about the amount of susness. Okay, what would I want to draw in the frames, if anything? I've put some frames up in here, just a little bit of frames up in here, but I'm not even doing much with them. So what is on my mind from all of that? Ooh. Okay, so we got the color black as we enjoy the music, and as I fully lost my stylus moving things around. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll try looking that stuff up again on on the Roblox. On the Roblox? Is it technical errors? What would happen? What would happen? Yeah, the story or whatever about getting banned from Roblox by my mom, not by the website. I don't know. I think my account still exists. But yeah. It's like even back then you're not supposed to online date people through it, and that was a whole, I don't know, people were so serious about it that, I don't know, they abbreviated it to ODing. Do they still do that? Wow. Oh my god. I don't know. I was all stuck in the house and stuff as always. Being homeschooled, just wanted to talk to anyone. I did, as a 12-year-old, start, quote, dating someone that I didn't actually know in real life, and so naturally that scared my parents a lot, and they're like, stop that, and they like tried to look up the person or whatever, and they're telling me that he wasn't who he said he was. Roblox boyfriend situation. That's all of that stuff went on. But the thing was, I think I found a journal entry from that time, a diary entry that was like, I would have dumped him if you let me stay in the game. Which cracks me up so much. It's so weird, right? They had like scripting and making your own game, and making your own video games, and all of that stuff was so appealing to me. Like, as a 12-year-old, I really wanted to get on that child labor grind set. I was gonna be so productive. I was going to steal everyone's jobs. But instead, banned from Roblox, and so I never learned programming because it wasn't interesting and I didn't have any friends to impress on there. The stories. Okay, let's fully look that up. Wow, the autofill in Roblox website search is already kind of bad. Why does it, if I search up Nico, it appends sus to the end of it? That's bad. That's the same as it ever was. Okay, so I think I've searched that up. Alright, great. Wait, huh? It did work, and you've got a little 3D model in here. How wonderful and incredible. Okay, however, this is mainly, even as I go on 1 million tangents, I'm just on the gamer, on the gamer's thing, being a gamer up in here. Okay, do I want to look at other canvases or no? I don't know. I guess I'll just keep it there. Wow, who's out here with the really pretty cursive handwriting? That's incredible. Working on your Looney Tunes power level. like you're stretching things out or making things cartoonish. Okay, wait. I can totally just go over to the other canvas and see how other things are doing. What does it all mean? Whoa. It's all posed up. Gesturing and stuff. That's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna want to call gesture drawing working on your Looney Tunes power level. That's awesome. What? Okay, there's various canvases up in here. I guess I'll just zoom that back in. Not drawing it because we're in the game, because we're in the game as we go back and forth between these things. I'll post up on a Wednesday night. Indeed. Indeed. Post up like it's Wednesday. What image does that normally bring to mind? So Maborowski is here saying, hey, it's you. Yep. This character is so mysterious and he doesn't even say anything. He doesn't even say anything about what he is or what's going on with him. For now, at least. You know, I never got your name. I'm the janitor. It's like, okay, I could believe that an old guy would just say that, but also that's a very mysterious supernatural thing to say, right? Not telling your name and only going by a title. I clean up, I do fix-its. Did he fix the hole at the center of the world that May was warned about in her dream with God? Whatever needs done. But you could say that and also be a normal person. So what's going on? Oh, okay. Gonna interpret that as a normal person, May. So what's it been like being home again? Things like you remember them? Kinda, or no? I don't know, confront the pain. Let's say it's not how we remember. Oh, got some bye? Okay, goodbye to you, Pepe, and thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm winding down this stream soon. Yeah, winding it down soon. Oh, guess my dad sent me something in the family group chat. God has a goatee. Right, and furthermore, a bird with a goatee. Well, this is making me wonder if I've seen any other birds, like what kind of hair that they've had up in this bird zone. Like, is that a sign of being supernatural in this game, or do they all just have human features? So May is saying, I don't even remember today. Sounds like you've been through something. How'd you know? Call it experience. Experience and being supernaturally involved with your experiences. I've seen fan art where she puts on a plaid shirt and decides to be the janitor. Maybe in a normal working sense, maybe in a supernatural sense, but I think she could. She wants to fix things, and she also has to confront the supernatural, like a bunch. I swear some mornings I feel every bit as old as these trees. That's suspicious. That's suspicious. You know, something big did happen, and I feel like I should have woken up today and like have learned something. But I don't know if I learned anything really. Well, in my experience, the big things don't teach you anything. Huh. Okay, not reading their dialogue for a second, but just thinking about that line. That's unsettling, right? That's unsettling. That's... Oh. But they make you something. Oh, that's one way to interpret that. And sometimes you gotta wait a while and see what come of it. Oh. Well, done an honest day's work. From the beginning of the game to the end of the game, implying that you're doing something in the scope of the game. My theories will never be confirmed, will they? Quitting time. Smelter's game tonight. Okay, that's a funny idea too. If I'm thinking of him as a supernatural sort of person, then then he's just a sports fan as well. See you around. Not if I see you first, May. See, that's suspicious, right? You didn't tell him. You didn't tell him your name, right? Did you? Wait, how do you know my name? Mr. Janitor, Lord Janitor, Bob Janitor. Thought I could get a job as a janitor and really enjoy it. Oh, that's where that fan art comes from. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All of this stuff. Okay, so this. Whoa, I can't even go into the old pickaxe. Not even open. Oh. encountering people, parting ways. How do they not have hours? It's a huge store. How do they not have hours? Are you guys gonna unionize? Please unionize. They got a computer program. It's all hooked up to some kind of mainframe or something. It spits out the optimum schedule for all the employees. Manager can't do much about it. Computer don't play favorites. Yeah, I guess you can't argue with a computer. Did Nancy give you hell? Nah, she did laugh though. I laughed too. We still gonna do that movie? Yeah, let's find a night where we're all off. I'm off Tuesdays. I'm off Sundays. Oh no. Oh no. Trying to meet up as an adult. Thursday is my only night off. We can all put in requests? Yeah, or else you'll never get to see each other, right? Oh. Why does it take so much effort? It takes so much effort to try to meet people as you get old and stuff. Just a janitor thing, being omniscient. Oh my goodness, I must simply believe you on this. I must simply believe you. As we... Can I... I want to get the music. I want to get the music all playing in the background. If I am indeed going to go drawing for a second. Okay, have I seen everything on this screen? Well, it's everything that I know how to find. But yeah, that's... Well, now I want May. Now I want May to go on being a janitor. You could do it. And then with all of the money that they took out a loan for, if they're not paying back their house to try to save their house, well, they could they could send someone else to college, right? You can get 2-year degrees. That's as much as she has left. Maybe Beatrice could go, or her mom. Damn, the sports boys that were always talking here, they're not talking anymore. And you're not you can't even say anything to him. You can just stand in front of his face, stare into space. It's a little dude next to Gwen holding up a Night in the Woods window for extra support. Oh, that's a big pose. That's a strong pose. Very supported indeed. Oh my gosh. That's is very amusing to me to find the way to pose things up. Okay, got that playing in the background. Okay, I don't know if Kochira Koso is still here, because I cannot see. I cannot see when people are here or not here. But let's draw ourselves a little pose. Start sketching one out. In fact, there's a pose that comes with this thing. In fact, okay, how do I want to interpret this? We can just do a bit of a face. Just a bit of a face up in here. How much of a face do I want to do? They came out with literally so many accessories, and they're costing actual money in the game of Roblox, aren't they? That's it is still funny to me to read my completely emotionally devastated journal entries from, I don't know, being grounded from Roblox as a kid, and just read all of the thoughts at the time, read all of the devastation, because that's, I don't know, it's tough to be cut off from online things as a homeschooler and stuff. It's like, well, now you're talking to absolutely nobody whatsoever. Spent way too long on that tiny drawing. I will have to take a tour then. Take a canvas tour and find the tiniest drawings possible. Okay, there's all kinds of hair. All kinds of hair up in here. Honestly, kind of makes me wonder about this as a form of character design. form of character design. Okay, what kind of hair have you got in here? We've got to make it all in clumps and stuff, right? In clumps so it looks perfectly cohesive. Wow. So there's hair. And also some kind of cap. And, you know, as 3D models, naturally, they can just mesh into each other. And here's all of this. Okay, normal shoulders, I guess, because that's the wonder and magic of a little drawing. Is when, wait, is this full on Adidas? Or there's like a British way to pronounce that too. Adidas, like more rhythm in it. I don't know. America style, I always hear it being pronounced Adidas though. That's in any case, that's some kind of a brand going on there in your shirt and stuff. And do I want to draw eyes? I mean, it looks like I kind of have to. I mean, well, now they're kind of going in different directions. And we can kind of... Do we want to draw a nose? Not every art style has a nose. But this... But does my art style have a nose? I mean, yeah, I guess. Usually, yes. But what kind of nose would I put? Well, this is looking like one of the mice. Looking like one of the mice I just drew. And then there's something going on the side of the head, too. Something like that. Wow. I mean, the answer to can I draw something can often be actually no. No, I've totally forgotten, bumped into the mic, totally forgotten how to draw. And actually, I don't know what drawing is ever. I've never seen it in my life. Oh, and Ushanka. Like, is that Russian or Baltic kind of hat? That's pretty cool. Okay, and have I missed anything going on in this chat? Lemon cow. That's... I still think that's peak character design when you combine an animal and some kind of fruit for coloring, fruit or candy or something. Peak character design, indeed. Okay, can I find a tiny drawing? Well, some drawings are very tiny up in here. Hello hedgehogs. And hello exaggerated kissy face for the drawings. That's adorable. We got light glyphs up in here. We got the detail on a little collector. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I want to go in other canvases? Great poses, as always. And we got okay, so it's not that this wasn't loading, it's that we're totally blank in the number 3. Alright, just awesome poses all around today. The answer to the question of can I draw a Roblox avatar is, well, I'm not quite sure if I can draw at all now that I've tried. I've drawn before, but does my hand actually forget when someone's watching me draw? Maybe just a little. Cow commissions are the only commissions you ever stuck to. Huh. I mean, the expertise is showing through. You get the expertise up in here. Alright, Gwendy gang, it's time for me to Alt F4 out of here. I guess the real gesture was my hands waving goodbye right now. How do you come up with this stuff? I mean, thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Farewell to you. You go into sleep. Sweet dreams. Or whatever flavor dreams you prefer. And thank you for stopping by. That's Gwanda Appreciation Gang, indeed. Gwendy Gang, dare we say. Gwendy Tartakovsky, creator of Samurai Jack? That's a totally different thing. totally different thing going on there. But goodbyes to you. Okay, I think I'm totally, yeah, totally only going for like a minute more or something, just winding it down. Goodbye, Daddy Fresh. Your dreams will be medium rare. Ooh, flavor indeed. Wow, he's not even saying anything, he's just staring out into space. Woo! Can I help you not get ads about hot Russian girls? Step 1, become a hot Russian girl. Step 2, you are in the ads, so you do not get ads, but you give ads. This isn't really a solution. Chorus of goodbyes in there. Okay, how much of this do I want to explore? I mean, talking to everybody. Did I make this in-game cat meow? Talking to everybody in this game and stuff. It's taking a while, right? Can I still? Oh, wait. Okay, so this is the building I would use to get up on the roofs properly. Okay, so certain roof access is cut off, I believe, in this epilogue. I don't know, I can still go around climbing and looking for things. Climbing and looking. I feel like it's been basically the whole stream. And I've just been drugs and malt. And I've just been scatterbrained around such that oh, right, yeah, you can't forget to talk to the neighbors. Such that I haven't even properly answered, what's your favorite type of magic in the owl house? It's it's strange, right? It's like the light glyph magic. The very basic glyphs felt the most magical because they were all being discovered and stuff. And now you will draw your avatar Roblox. You must take the power into your own hands because I cannot guarantee that my hands have the power. Best of luck with drawing, you know? Best of luck with drawing. And best of luck with strange advertisements. Accidentally clicked on Hunger Games. Sorry for disconnecting. No problem. You know, these things are temporary, not mandatory. Well, I don't know what kind of sentence that was trying to be. Favorite types of magic, though. Okay. The answer to that is that the types of magic seem kind of arbitrary, but if you wanted to have the magical school fantasy in the Owl House and pick yourself a track that you have to go on for that very season 1 fantasy, then you gotta go multi-track, right? But I think it was like a couple of them that I found really appealing. Oh, illusion, right? At first I thought maybe I would go bard track and oracle track, but then they showed the true power of illusions, and I'm like, whoa, that's creative and kind of right up my alley. Would I go illusions and bards? I don't know, but it's really cool to think about. Right, yeah, illusion magic. I love what the show did with all that. You can trick people's minds and stuff, but then another thing that I'm also just wondering back in my head is if abominations are their own type of magic, if they're their own type of magic and potions are their own type of magic, then what are all of those owl tubes that Ida made? Hello, room car. What are all of those owl tubes that Ida made for her duel with Lilith in season 1? What are those? Are those construction magic? But they moved around so fluidly. Is that just wild magic then? Or would that, like abominations, be its own type? Okay. You're back too? Had nothing left to do? Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I'll I don't know, wind this down in a couple minutes. I guess that's easier to say once it's done. How many minutes do I want to be going for? I'm not sure, but hello again. What would you pick if it was before Luz came and you had to choose one, right? Like, ideally, you don't want to have to choose any. Okay, thinking it over in my head, there's the things that Gus could do, but he's literally an illusion prodigy. And he has the coolest magic, but that's partially because he's Gus, right? Being a prodigy, being the most skilled. And so even though that type of most skilled illusion magic is the absolute coolest, I think I saw, I don't know, more interesting things coming out of bard magic. So even though I, as a person, have never properly learned how to play an instrument, and I've only partially learned things, bard magic is really appealing. Like, do you have to be a genius like Rain Whispers, a total head of your coven, best in your class, in order to do a whistle that changes the molecular composition so that you don't get poisoned by poison drinks? That's they had such a lot going on. They had such a lot going on with that. Definitely bard magic, though. Oh, weird to think about. What does the little neighbor say for us? What's in the news? Gonna be a cold winter, worst in years. How can they predict that? Future's all guesswork. Well, that's small and vague and... Okay, wait. I get the feeling that in this epilogue, there's band practice, because they're all trying to chill out. They're all trying to chill out and be very chill after the incredible day that they had. Incredible couple of days that they had. So if I go in there... Hello, rats. If I go in there, then it ends the game, right? Well, then I'd want to delay that and explore everything I can. Okay, I've been off to one side. Wait, can I go in here? Hi? Whoa! Oh! Wait a second. Okay, I was worried that this would end the game, like if they were having band practice in a different place and I forgot. Oh my gosh. But hello, Luznosetta, and double hello to Pepe over there. That's hello for being back, and hello for showing up, and how are you doing today? The chat may be about whatever you wish for it to be about, because it's a small and chill sort of thing, as we playing as Maborowski in here, realize that we freed a lot of rats all over the town. We freed so many rats, and we're just standing in this abandoned supermarket and say, my babies, my little rat babies. Well, not so little anymore. Did you do this? You've made it. You've broken free. It's a miracle. I'm just gonna enjoy this moment for a bit. Don't mind me. How much of a bit? They're on your head. Okay, not quite on your head. Just surrounding you completely as you sit as a little cat with a little contented look on your face, enjoying the company of many, 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 many rats. Well, I mean, you're friends with Lori, who's a mouse, so this isn't too weird. I hope that was all of that scene and I didn't skip out of it too quickly. Hi, rats. What exactly? So we get a scene of her enjoying the moment. And then, okay, if I go back in here, then it's just a scene of her walking out and then deciding to walk back in and enjoy the moment with her little cat face grin. Okay. Cats have the best tiny grin from the shape of their face too. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think anything else is gonna happen in there. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Tiny grin appreciation. Okay. I had a feeling that I wouldn't see the guy that I usually see up up in there. Okay. Spooky place to be, but I do believe there's nothing to interact with at that end of the map either. Whoa. Then is that it? Is that indeed all of it? As I try to find out these things. Okay. Well, that might be all of it. I got to see the last hang out with the little possum. And then I'm supposed to have notes about things to do. But I mean, I think I looked at most things. Ooh, am I gonna be bad at band practice for one last time then? Let's see you, Greg. Well, look who's alive and well. Is that a surprise? Nah. I keep spitting. No. It just seems like relevant. Well, look who's alive and well, you too. Yeah. Yeah. You wanna get out of here? Do band practice? Not yet, or yeah? Well, I mean, okay, I think I got it all. I'm pretty sure, to the best of my knowledge, to the best of my blind in parts playthrough knowledge, I've got it. And we're going to band practice indeed. Okay, that's what the last few minutes will be. Talk to the rest of them, have the band practice, appreciate the art in here. Oh my gosh. What door are they dealing with that it sounds like that? God, this door just does not want to open. I bet it's worse in the summer. So did you all get keys to the back door? Greg got one and we made copies. How do you even get a key? I have no idea. There you go. See you later, alligator. And where is Greg? Yeah, we just saw him. Oh yeah, he had to spring Angus from work, but I went to Angus's work and I didn't see him. So were they between shifts? What does that mean? Zero clue. Huh. I'm a little unclear about how both of them still have jobs, since they seem to just up and leave work early a lot. There's a lot about those two I don't understand. Oh my gosh. Looking at the corner of the screen, seeing the tiny tea ghost. That's adorable. But we just talk about Greg and Angus doing their dating. I think they just plain need each other. Greg more than Angus, I think. I don't think Angus would agree. That's because it wouldn't occur to Angus to think otherwise. Being harsh on them, Beatrice? Because Angus is an extremely nice person. Greg's a nice person, or you not think they'll last or something? Oh, whoa. I can only choose one to say. They're both kind of juicy, though. I'll say this one. I mean, they're high school sweethearts. Once they move and change and meet new people and become new people, I think Angus is going to find he's got more options. Damn! Oh my god, B. You really are only close with Angus, huh? Oh dear. That's harsh. Angus thinks Greg, saved him. Listen, I'm not saying he didn't if he thinks so. Angus might also just be attracted to really sincere guys in leather jackets. Yeah, the leather jacket adds so much charisma. I found a couple of them from my grandparents' clothes. They last forever, you guys. That's where you want to get a leather jacket from the thrift store, so it doesn't go to waste. Or from old relatives who carry knives. That's my granddad carried a knife as well. Tried to gift one to my little brother. I mean, if I met the right guy, those would all be pluses. Jeez, you've thought this out. Before you came back, they were the only people I hung out with most of the time. I've had a lot of time to study and perhaps judge. Okay, B. So, like, how are you? I'm good, or I don't even know. I don't think that after what, in the last level, episode, whatever, in the last installment, killing a bunch of guys in a tunnel due to a cave-in because they were chasing you because it was self-defense, I don't think you have to be good after that. So I don't even know. I'm still processing. I'm here though. Yeah. You? Not great. Had a dream the world was ending. Might be. You think we're safe? No idea. And we got how many people are in the chat, right? It's always tough to tell. Quiet stuff, but I don't know. Be as active or as inactive as you feel like in the chat, you know? My apologies if it gets like lonesomeness in there. I don't know. I'll take a slight break to look at what's going on. Look at what's going on in these various things. I love how the little ghost was lined up with the exact edge of it. Alright, got people going around in the chat. These glyphs are going great, by the way. And we're going full coloration with the cow and the collector. Whoa, some shading in the collector. That's a really cute color scheme for the cow also. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, zoom a lot? Can I see anything once I've zoomed? Well, I can see some very twinkles. And you turn on the light, written in full-on pixels. Ah, see, pixel art and tiny art is way less intimidating on a slightly smaller canvas. Okay, so 3 so far, right? I can never tell. Like, I actually can't see the viewers. Can't see the number of viewers. So I can only tell if people are here if they decide to show up in the chat. So let's go through an existential crisis as a crocodile, saying it's a great feeling that the world might end. Yep. So, like, I'm a little confused about what even happened last night. Well, there's apparently a bunch of death cult dads or the whole cosmic horror thing. Can we talk about the cosmic horror? Did B even pick up on the cosmic horror? Yeah, that. Oh, so you did. Like from May or from the rest of them, or could you even see or feel it? No, but between you and the dads, so you could see something supernatural happening to other people. Something had to be going on. It's old. It's very old. Okay, that's not the skeptical, comforting thing that you could say. And we got Lumity still here, and Froggy with a bleep or a blep. That's good noises, honestly. I like that as a sound effect for I think blep. Blep. My favorite sound effect. And May Borowski saying that you can smell how old the cosmic horror is. Oh dear. It's like a porch light that's on, and there are all these bugs around it, and then the light goes out, and then there's a hole where the light was. It's like what happened to me way back, like I was telling you about on the couch last night. Oh, holy crap, that was last night. Yeah, they've been through a lot since then. Seems like 2 lifetimes ago. Yeah. They've been through it. God, I can't even wrap my head around these past 2 weeks. And now it's been like 2 weeks, furthermore. 2 weeks or something like that since between episodes. How long did I put it between episodes? Longer than I meant to. I think that's pretty understandable, May. So I went to Germ's house the other day. Oh my god. I can't even picture where he would live. In a treehouse somewhere. Well, that's really complimentary about vibes, right? Does anyone have a friend that their vibes are like you would live in a treehouse? I think maybe. I think I would be honored to emit those vibes. I would be honored if someone said, I think you live in a treehouse or something, or I think you live in an evil lair at the bottom of the sea. That's nice. It's like a double wide with a built-on basement. Got a trampoline. Ugh, I get pukey on those. It was awesome. We ate sloppy joes. I could go for one of those right now. God, they're so good. Sloppy joes with a friend who has the vibes like he lives in a treehouse. What are other unusual places that have a vibe? You have a vibe like you camped out in a library and nobody knows you're there. You have a vibe like you're just in the Costco. You're just in the grocery store and you secretly sleep on the couches or whatever and they haven't been able to get rid of you. You have a vibe like you're in the sewers like the clown from It, but it's really cozy in there. But also, you have to come out and yell at people who are doing construction on the street above. Well, that's making me want to assign characters to all of those different vibes. Talk about the sloppy joes, though. Mae Borowski says, you forget about them until you hear someone mention it. Sloppy joes? And suddenly that's all you want. Should have just made those for dinner at your place the other night. Oh, yeah. Hey, sorry again about yelling at you. Don't worry, I already forgot the entire conversation. Oh. Do we want to forget or do we want to get through it and be emotional through it and all of those things? Anyway, before all that, his grandma told my fortune, sorta. Holy shit. What was your fortune? Well, she said some pretty shitty things about my whole, head thing. But otherwise, it was kind of vaguely what happened last night. Yeah, that's worse. That's worse. Okay, it's bad to get your fortune told unexpectedly by someone who's kind of creeping you out, but it's even worse if the fortune comes through one day later. Comes through, comes true. Wow. But it wasn't so much what she said, but more like who she was. Who was she? Just an old lady getting involved in all this weirdness for some reason. Okay, so also there's this kid, Lori, that I've been hanging out with. Kid? 15 or something. So you're just hanging out with children and the elderly these days. So it goes. Anyway, Lori lives over by the tracks, and I don't think her home life is great at all. But she's awesome, loves horror movies. Makes these little monsters by putting little metal dudes on the tracks. And an aside, I as a person out here, have never hung out by the train tracks, but I don't know, between this game and Life is Strange, it seems like there's something both dangerous and weirdly romantic about it. Okay, mostly dangerous though. Oh, and they get all squished and stretched. That's rad. Yeah, see, cool kid. And then she'll take 2 of them and squash them together. Double monster. I feel like I'm kind of an older sister to her when we hang out. My grandma died a while back, and Germ's grandma was trying to grandma me. And you're like my sister, cousin. Oh, shippers for May and Beatrice, rest in peace, but they are good platonically and found familially. But then again, I've seen straight up, I don't know, I've seen shows straight up use "you're like a sister to me, you're like a brother to me" on purpose to deflect shipping. I I just can't trust the phrase at all anymore, even though I like found family. It's such a paradox. I I like found family, but also I don't always trust the writer's intentions. But okay, for this game, I trust the writer's intentions. They're like sisters then. The crazy uncle. They're like crazy uncles then. Okay, whatever. Point being, we're all stuck together like Lori's squashed monster, guys. Like you and me and Germ's grandma and Lori, and so we're all part of something. All part of Possum Springs. We're all part of the same squashed monster. Gotta love it. Deep. What? So, if you had any new rat problems at the shop? Oh, gonna ask about that too? Yeah, how'd you know? Sorry. I heard there were some rats around town. Okay, you specifically stole a bunch of pretzels from the pretzel stand and then fed as many to the rat children as you could. With my help, of course, but oh no. Makes me happy for some reason. Well, there's no such thing as a small rat problem, May. There's just gonna be more of them. Hope springs. Rats multiply. May. Cute. We literally sell rat poison. Oh, rat haters in the world. They're going down. We'll see. Hey, speaking of nothing, how good is your car? Good how? Like, can it drive real far? May, do you know anything about what? We should, like, do a road trip. Like the minute that I learn to drive, I hope that I make friends good enough to go on a road trip once. I mean, I have a friend that I'm pretty close with, but she's always away. She's looking into the final stage of her college experience. And she's done so much of it. She's straight up looking for a place to do internships and stuff. Too busy for road trips, I guess. But May Borowski, narrate this some more. To where? Out west. It gets all flat. That it does. We can go where it's really flat and they sell barbecue, and you can see like the world's largest pierogi. Barbecue. Let's do barbecue. I think barbecue is south. Not all of it. It's everywhere. BBQ. That's okay. Giving people food-based nicknames. It's a fun and cute thing to do. All different kinds. Dry, wet, ultra. I could... Okay, let's talk about it next year. I'll start planning it now. That's hopeful. I like when characters at the end of a story give you a sense that they could totally keep living afterward. Thought you couldn't leave your home because of your issue? You're home enough. That's literally so sweet. That's so sweet, and for what? Okay, best friendship. That's... Okay, if she continues meeting people in the place where she's comfortable, Possum Springs, then could she just take a buddy with her out? Could she just do the buddy system for going out into the world? Could she look for a job in her college town, and then Beatrice takes her college money and does 2 years of college? All of these characters have so many problems, and I'm like, surely there's a solution or something, but there's not a solution because they're in a game and their story is linear and it ends. Finish the glyphs. Okay, yeah, let's look at things. I've got a very not so detailed Roblox avatar, and oh my gosh, they're all glowing up in here. This is making me think I should totally put more, I don't know, drawing prompt frame things, but with black instead of white, Your frog eyes are watering because of what May said, right? Can you imagine saying that to someone? You're home enough that I won't feel scared when I go out into the great unknown and stuff. Dude, gonna get me watery-eyed up in here. These glyphs turned out so well. And this cow, oh my gosh, all of this art up in here, it's gone so well. I can't even see like what amount of people like what's all still in here, but this is going so well. I think the talent, boom, talent popping out. Okay, zoom that back out. How much of a I really forget how long the portion of the game that I'm in is. I forget how long it is. But then with lines like "you're home enough," do I want it to end? Maybe not. I hope I have a friend that's home enough one day, right? That's, I don't know, close friendships, right? Close friendships. That's, I definitely romanticize them so much after, okay, like romanticize, not as in see them as romantic, but idealize, like here's some fairy tale that I'd like to be a part of one day. But I don't know, I just see Owl House friendships, see all these coming of age stories, and I'm like, one day someone's gonna be in my heart, and then our hearts are gonna like be together friendship style, and then we're gonna be on a road trip. So specific like that. What you saying, May saying, I mean, if we're trapped here together, we might as well be trapped out there together. Give her some adventure. Give your friend some adventure. I mean, if we're not dead by then. Well, the world didn't end. You said LOL out loud? Yeah, sure. This game came out in what, 2017, 2018? And it's set in one of those years. And the world didn't end. I mean, you guys got into all kinds of pandemics and whatever, but it didn't end. May Borowski would be, what, 26, 25? You have a way of making Doom sound like a lot of fun, Mayday. Wah! That is actually kind of a gift. Appreciate her. She may not have a job, but she has your heart and she brightens up your life. Goddamn this door. I think God already has. There they are. The Angus and the Grangus. Sup, nerds? Psh, it's you who are the nerds, or how'd you get Angus out of work? Okay, I'm curious about the second one. I made up a family emergency. My uncle got run over by a tractor. Wow. I mean, he did in real life too, but that was years ago. Right? Ain't that what distant tragedies are for? Like, you just gotta bring them up at the right time. Oh dear. Hey, Greg, so I didn't really know Casey. Oh, right. Oh, and they found out how he died. Yeah. I just wanted to say I'm really sorry. Yeah. Thanks. Casey was a good one. Casey was good. Should we, like, tell his parents? Probably, or no. Wow, okay. If somebody that you loved went missing, if they went missing and you put up flyers and you put up posters and you didn't know where they went, but they were actually murdered, would you want to know that? I mean, I guess I'll answer for myself. I guess I'd want to know. What do we tell them? I don't know. Can we, like, make up something that sounds real? Oh, the truth isn't real enough? No, it isn't. No, you're right. The truth is insane. So, like, what do we do? About Casey? No, like, in general. Do band practice? Can we think about this tomorrow? That's the Mae Borowski special. Can we just play a song and get pizza? I don't know if song and pizza is an answer, really. Can we just be normal for, like, one day? I don't know how today could possibly feel normal. When I was in that coma or whatever, or when I was down there last night. Ooh. Which one is more insightful? Coma? I saw the future. I wish I had picked the other one, though. Or maybe now it's the future. Or was the future. Like flying cars and shit. Actually, those would be disaster. Finally, you admit it. You owe me $5. That's a bet. Okay. No, it was like the town was abandoned. Like a grim future. Being eaten and reclaimed by nature or some shit. I went where my house used to be. When I was there, I felt completely hopeless. But now I think I could just build another house. That's hope, right? That's the nature of hope. Building another house. Or I could just move on. Knowing when to hold on and when to let go. Okay, I lost my entire train of thought. I had it for a second. Then it was gone. May. Song and pizza sounds good, May. Song and pizza. Yeah. Good enough. Song and pizza? For the lot of you? Whoa. I could feel the credits coming. Wait, they had research? Like research on unions in small towns? How did that go? Oh my gosh. The end credits. I could feel it coming. Rest in peace, Alec. I'm pretty sure he's not around anymore. Alec Holoka. This song. I love it so much. Did I listen to it a whole bunch? I got sound design. Wait. Okay, I can't get the sound design in 2 ears, but I wish I could. These are good headphones, but they're broken in one ear. Will I be able to come back into this one? You got all of these testers for this game. Because there's all of this, right? There's all of this, but I didn't get to play the mini game. Like, it's because I wasn't sure about doing the mini game on stream, and then I like forgot about that stuff as well. Oh my gosh, actually reached the end. That was so detailed. I got so many details. Wow. I gotta thank King Hijinks yet again for giving me the guidance about where to find certain things. There were some things that I totally didn't know about whatsoever. Wow. Hawkberries and the shades of Central Penna. I wish I knew what all of this in the credits means. But I'm just enjoying credits with a little animated cat on fire. You're not on fire, Mae Borowski. Echo the cat. I don't know how that's pronounced. Was this mainly made by 2 people? And just one of them remains? Rest in peace, dude. Rest in peace. There's a shark kind of goof. Shark with legs. And some more resting in peace. For all of it. My heart. That's a good game. With a good heartfelt ending. Did they let me flip through the pages? They let you flip through the pages of everything that you got to discover in the game. Ah, the cute girl that you met at the dance, every single constellation. I'm glad that I persisted and actually found those. Oh my gosh. And the whale, and the Angus psychic, and the musician. That's like, you can absolutely fill this up with more things. Maybe it's mostly if you get a different, scary page. Maybe it's mostly if you get a different route, right? It really makes you want to start a diary just for little doodles or something. Oh my gosh. You fell off a bridge in this game. You met Lori M in this game. You squished some little things against the train tracks and also freaking died. And then I've been doing this playthrough for like such a long minute or whatnot that I've forgotten all of the things, most of the things, some of the things that she's drawn in here. Oh, it's good stuff. Thought, if I die, Selmer should write a poem about it. Would we want a silly death poem? Never drink again or go in public. I love Mae Borowski. Oh, all of this stuff is so cute in here. You go way back at the start with your inexcusable, my inexcusable bass playing journal entries. She wrote ACAB several times about her own mall cop aunt. That's okay. Very, very based. Mae Borowski, as Hegpie would say. Oh my gosh. Oh, the start and end of this journal end with a rest in peace note. I wonder if that means anything, right? Letting go of the past, but also letting go of what you thought the future was going to be. I mean, in the story, textually, they are actual dead people, so it's, I don't know, it feels wrong to construe them as metaphors, but I think if they were metaphorically representing anything, then Casey would represent letting go of people's expectations and discovering the truth about the world, and it hurts, but at least you know now. Something like that. That's wild. That's wild. That's okay. I'll just end the stream because it's been long. It's been absolutely long. How long has it been? Coming up on 3 hours, literally. I can't even see the timer properly. Okay, end that stream properly as we as I try to resize this back to its normal size. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you very much, and thank you for drawing and stuff. Okay, let's take a tour of the drawings. This is a very adorable cow. I think Froggy 3, you may be an expert in adorable cow, okay? The adorableness. So let's zoom out. We got the collector and the very well-made glyphs and stuff, and a little bit of German and many grins. And you made it to the end, right? I honestly didn't even know if I was gonna make it to the end, because I was like, well, when's a good place to cut off the gameplay? I have no idea. Appreciating the various canvases. Thus, honestly, a transition from red into pink into white, it's a good, fun thing to do with color. I really like that. It's inspired by the dimension that Gwen is from, right? That's all turned out super good. Super good. Okay. Do I have a wise quote for the end? Well, a wise man says, every single Thursday on Tumblr, you're out of touch. I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. The end quote, the meaning of that is to tell people when when you need to be around them, and then get lots of company, because company is essential, and so is friendship. All right, thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.